What if I told you you could eat your way through Shanghai for just $10? Not one meal, not a quick snack, but an entire day of real, local food. Welcome to Shanghai, a city known for luxury, skyline dining, and high-end restaurants, but hidden between those skyscrapers is a completely different food scene. One where just a few dollars can get you something fresh, hot, and seriously good. Today, we're putting it to the test. From crispy street snacks to steaming dumplings and late-night noodles, we're spending just $10 to see how much food you can actually get in this city. Will it be enough to survive the day, or will we run out of money before the night even begins? Breakfast round: what $10 gets you in Shanghai. This is where Shanghai really surprises you. Because breakfast here isn't just quick, it's fresh, hot, and made right in front of you. And the best part? You've got options. Real local spots that people actually go to every morning. Option 1. Jian Bing at street stalls, local favorite. This is the most common breakfast you'll see locals grabbing on the go. Thin crepe, egg cracked on top, brushed with sauce, loaded with crispy wonton and herbs, folded up and handed over in seconds. You'll find these everywhere, but the best ones are usually small roadside carts around People's Square and residential streets. Look for stalls with a line. Locals don't wait for average. Price: around 6 to 10 RMB, about 1 to 1.5 US dollars. Option 2. Xiaolongbao at Jian Bao. If you want a proper sit-down breakfast, this is the move. Small shop, no frills, always busy with locals ordering baskets of dumplings. The dumplings here are thin, skinned packed with hot broth made fresh constantly. It's fast, authentic, and one of the best value breakfasts you can get. Price: around 15 to 25 RMB, about 2 to 4 US dollars. Location: near People's Square, Huangpu District. Option 3. Scallion pancake at Yuyuan. This is one of Shanghai's most famous street food spots. Crispy, flaky layers, packed with oil and green onion flavor, cooked fresh on a hot griddle. It's simple, but when done right, it's addictive. Be warned, it sells out fast. Price: around 5 to 8 RMB, about 0.8 to 1.2 US dollars. Location: Huangpu Road area. Option 4. Soy milk plus Yuqiao at Yongge King. This is a classic, reliable breakfast combo, and one of the easiest for tourists to find. Warm soy milk paired with a crispy fried dough stick you dip straight in. It's comforting, simple, and very much part of the daily routine here. Price: around 6 to 12 RMB, about 1 to 2 US dollars. Locations: multiple across Shanghai. Let's say you grab a mix. Jian Bing, Xiaolongbao, 20. Scallion pancake. Total: around 34 RMB, about 5 US dollars. And just like that, half your budget is already gone. But you've eaten well, and the day's just getting started. Lunch round. By lunchtime, things change. This isn't quick street food anymore. This is where locals sit down and eat properly. Hot, filling, packed with flavor. But now, you've got to start thinking, because dinner is still coming, and the budget is getting tight. Option 1. Fried noodles at Huangpu Road Food Street. This is one of the best places to experience real, everyday Shanghai food. Walk down Huangpu Road, and you'll smell it before you see it. Woks firing, oil sizzling, noodles hitting the pan. Shanghai-style fried noodles are all about balance. Thick, chewy noodles, soy-based sauce, cabbage, pork, sometimes a hint of sweetness, cooked fast over high heat. They pick up that smoky wok hay flavor that makes simple ingredients taste incredible. Price: around 12 to 20 RMB, about 2 to 3 US dollars. Location: Huangpu Road, near People's Square. Option 2. Sheng Jian Bao at Yang's Fry Dumpling. This is one of Shanghai's most iconic comfort foods, and locals eat it any time of day. These dumplings are pan-fried until the bottoms turn golden and crispy, while the tops stay soft and fluffy. Inside, juicy pork and hot broth that bursts the moment you bite in. It's crispy, juicy, slightly oily, and incredibly satisfying. Price: around 15 to 25 RMB, about 2 to 4 US dollars. Locations: multiple across Shanghai. Option 3. Braised pork rice at Langson Restaurant. This is pure comfort in a bowl. Chunks of pork belly are slow cooked in soy sauce, sugar, and spices until they're soft, glossy, and almost melt apart with chopsticks. The sauce is rich, slightly sweet, and soaks into the rice underneath. Every bite feels heavy, warm, and deeply satisfying. Langson is known for doing this kind of home-style cooking properly. No gimmicks, just real flavor. Price, around 30 to 50 RMB, about 4 to 7 US dollar. Location, multiple locations in Shanghai. Option 4, stir-fried greens plus rice neighborhood eatery. This might not look exciting, but this is what locals actually eat daily. Fresh greens quickly stir-fried with garlic and oil, served over rice or alongside other dishes. Light, slightly oily, and full of natural flavor, it balances out the heavier dishes perfectly. You'll find this in almost any small neighborhood restaurant around the city. Price, around 10 to 18 RMB. About 1.5 to 3 US dollars. Locations, everywhere in local neighborhoods. At this point, you're probably sitting around $7 to $10 total spend, and dinner hasn't even started yet. So now the real question is, do you play it safe or risk blowing the budget? By the time dinner rolls around, things get real. You've eaten well so far, but now you've got to make a choice. Do you go light and stay under budget, or go all in and risk blowing the whole challenge? Because dinner in Shanghai can go either way. Option 1. Scallion oil noodles at Fuchun Xiaolongbao. This is one of those dishes that looks simple but hits hard. Thin noodles tossed in fragrant scallion oil, soy sauce, and just enough seasoning to make it addictive. The aroma alone, sweet, savory, slightly caramelized, pulls you in before you even take a bite. It's light, quick, and perfect if you're trying to stay within budget. Price, around 10 to 18 RMB, about 1.5 to 3 US dollars. Location, Huangpu District. Option 2, dumpling set at Yang's Fry Dumpling. Yes, you can come back to dumplings, and honestly, a lot of locals do. A plate of Sheng Jian Bao for dinner is filling, satisfying, and still cheap. Crispy base, juicy filling, hot broth, it doesn't get old. If you skipped it earlier, this is your second chance. Price, around 15 to 25 RMB, about 2 to 4 US dollars. Locations, multiple across Shanghai. Option 3, street skewers Xiao at Chongli Road Night Market. If you want that proper nighttime food vibe, this is it. Rows of skewers, lamb, chicken, tofu, vegetables, grilled over open flame, dusted with chili, cumin, and spices. The smell of smoke, spice, and meat fills the air. It's loud, casual, and perfect for a late dinner. You grab a few skewers, maybe a drink, and just stand or sit nearby eating. Price, around 2 to 5 RMB per skewer, about 0.3 to 0.8 US dollar. 4 to 5 skewers equals around 10 to 20 RMB, about 1.5 to 3 US dollars. Location, Shuhui District. Option 4, simple rice dish near eatery. If you want to play it safe, this is always there. A basic rice dish with 1 or 2 toppings, maybe braised pork, egg, or vegetables. It's warm, filling, and reliable. Not flashy, but it gets the job done. Price, around 15 to 25 RMB, about 2 to 4 US dollar. Locations, everywhere. Realistically, you're now sitting around $9 to $12 total. So technically, yeah, you've gone slightly over. But look at what you've eaten dessert round. And if you've got anything left, this is where it goes. And just like everything else, you've got options. Option 1, tanghulu. This is the most eye-catching dessert you'll see in Shanghai. Bright red fruit, usually hawthorn or strawberries, coated in a hard sugar glaze that cracks the moment you bite into it. Sweet, slightly tart, and super addictive. It's simple, but it hits that perfect balance. Price, around 5 to 10 RMB, about 0.8 to 1.5 US dollars. Found around Yuyuan Bazaar and street stalls. Option 2, bubble waffle at Tianzifang. Crispy on the outside, soft and airy inside. These waffles come fresh off the press, often topped with cream, fruit, or chocolate. Walking through Tianzifang at night with one of these in hand, it just fits the vibe. Price, around 15 to 25 RMB, about 2 to 4 US dollars. Location, Tianzifang, French concession. Option 3, mango sago dessert. This is one of the most popular modern Chinese desserts. Cold, creamy mango puree with sago pearls, sometimes topped with pomelo or coconut milk. It's refreshing, slightly sweet, and perfect after a heavy day of eating. Look for dessert shops or small cafes around the city. Price, around 18 to 30 RMB, about 3 to 5 US dollars. Locations, local dessert shops across Shanghai. Option 4, soft serve ice cream street style. You'll find these everywhere, especially in busy night areas. Simple, creamy, and cheap. Sometimes matcha, vanilla, or even mixed flavors. And honestly, after all the savory food, it just works. Price, around 8 to 15 RMB, about 1 to 2 US dollars. Locations, night markets and food streets. So, did we go over $10? But here's the reality. For just a few dollars more, you didn't just eat, you experienced a full day of Shanghai food. And when you look back at everything you've eaten today, it kind of changes how you see this city. So, what does $10 really get you in Shanghai? Not just a meal, not just a snack, but a full day of eating. From crispy street breakfasts, to rich, filling lunches, to late-night bites, and even dessert. And yeah, we went slightly over. But here's the thing, for just a few dollars more, you didn't just eat, you experienced the city, the sounds of woks firing, the smell of garlic and soy in the air, the feeling of standing on a busy street, eating something fresh, hot, and made right in front of you. That's what makes Shanghai different. It's not just affordable, it's alive. In Shanghai, it's not about how much you spend, it's about how much you taste.